Lesson 9, and we are going to learn today Incy Wincy Spider, which is a very popular nursery rhyme here in UK. So, when you play Incy Wincy Spider, there is a new element here, which is the slur. So you have the explanation about the concept of a slur on page 36, and on page 37 is going to have an exercise to recognize if the line is a slur or a tie. So it's really important to highlight the difference between slurs and ties. Okay, after explain what a slur means, we are going to play Incy Wincy Spider. The good thing about this music is now your people will be able to play all the 5 notes on the treble clef he already knows. So C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, and it's a good exercise to ask to your people to sing out loud the name of the note so you can be sure he really knows all of them. Okay, Marcos Luca, let's talk about the dynamics before we play this tune. So do the dynamics change suddenly or gradually?
Suddenly.
Suddenly. So let's show here. So we have piano, then mezzo forte, piano, and mezzo forte. Which one is louder, piano or mezzo forte?
Mezzo forte.
Mezzo forte. So when you go to second and fourth lines, okay, staves, you're gonna play them louder. Are you ready?
Yeah.
To play smoothly as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so fumble middle C, slowly, let's see. Louder. And softer. Much louder, come on. Thank you so much. Okay, of course we spend a while there making sure your people play the quavers on a steady beat, yes, because usually see most of the notes are all quavers, so it's important to keep the beat and counting to make sure it's steady. Da-da, because usually the first, second, third attempts it's quite regular when they play, so you must make sure. Da 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 da, F E D C D E C. Because sometimes they feel a bit self-conscious when ask them to sing. You sing along with them, okay, to help. You say, no, let's try. Come on, sing a little bit here with me. I want to make sure you know the notes. Let's see. Okay, so make sure you do that. So what I like to do on this lesson, because the next tune is quite challenging, what I like to do is start teaching the next tune as well, but spend most time of the lesson on his manuscript book. For example, make sure I write all the notes and they can name the notes and write the notes themselves as well for the treble clef to make sure they know really well those notes, okay, because we're gonna learn new notes on the bass clef on the next chapter as well. Okay, the next tune is called Hold It Tight. It's very challenging technically. It's one of the most difficult pieces on the book, and I will show you why, piano tutor, and you're gonna understand. So you see, it's because it's a 3/4 time signature, and then you're gonna have to hold the first note and staccato on the second and third beats. Hold, staccato, staccato. Hold, staccato. You go through that for the whole music. So it's not an easy one. What I like to do on the first lesson, I will ask them to ignore the staccatos and play everything legato, but making sure they hold the first note, on the first count, so like that. important to keep the beats steady. I want to be concerned about dynamic now, though I made it quite easily. The dynamic is just piano from the beginning to the end. I don't want them to think about the dynamic at this time, okay? So Marcos Luca, can you play for me, please? Hold it tight. But you're going to play the first note. Hold it. And ignore the staccato. Just do it smoothly. And slowly, because you have to keep the count steady. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, oops, hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. F. 1, 2, 3. Oops, but then play D with your second finger. Good, again. 1, 2, 3. Try again because it's more difficult than the other. Again. Good, next. And oops, F, D, F. Try again. 1. Okay, thank you. Okay, the most important thing now is to worrying about teaching them how to hold the first count while playing the second and third counts. That's the most important thing now on this first lesson. Ask them to do that at home. Ignore the staccato and just do that, okay? And the dynamics and just do it. Okay, very good. I also explained to them in this lesson about the use of Italian language in classical music. Because how many times do people come to you and ask, why Italian? Why I'm singing this Italian language? Why not English or your native language, whatever it is? Why not? Well, it's always Italian basically most of the time, yeah? Especially at this beginning, it's gonna be Italian. And then here I have a very simple explanation. If they already read it, they can read themselves, but it's nice if you explain to them. Here we have all the dynamics and the words related to the dynamics in Italian, and also some exercises as well. So they're gonna have to try and find in the book those indications of tempo, allegro, moderato, adagio, agitato, on the book. So they're gonna have to try and find it. And if you want to get one of the tunes, play for them and ask, what type of indication of tempo do you think fits here in this music? So let's see, for example, Marcos Luca, this music here we're doing, let me see, hold it tight. I'm gonna play for you and you're gonna tell me if it should be allegro, moderato, adagio, or agitato. So allegro is happy, joyful, yeah, and quite fast. Moderato is a medium pace. Adagio is low. Agitato is when you are excited, okay? So it's quite fast as well. So listen. What type of tempo you think we should write there?
Agitato.
Agitato, I think so. It's a bit agitated, isn't it? Okay, can you write here for me? You always write at the beginning, at the top, capital letter, the first letter. Okay, thank you. Do we have a similar word in English as well?
Agitated.
Agitated, yes, exactly. So if there is a word that's similar in English as well, so it's good to do the correlation, so it's gonna be easier when they look at the word and remember as well. Of course, not all, but some of the English words we know have a Latin origins as well, so it's good to make the correlation so it gets easier for the children, yeah? Okay, very good. So after that, and then I finish the lesson, that's it. And then I will ask them if they want other musics they played before, if they want to play again at home and write the tempo as well and show me next week. That's great as well. Okay, so that's all for lesson number 9. Thank you.